Okay, and it is now Frankenfurter's turn. And Frankenfurter, now that the danger is past, nuzzles Reinhardt's face. And Reinhardt, and Team Reinhardt, what are you guys gonna do?
Okay, I am gonna.
What room are we in?
I must cry on the room through the doors to the.
Okay. All right. Everybody, okay.
We're going to encounter something every room.
Okay, you're gonna scry in the next room. While I'm looking that up, Zin, what did you say?
I'm gonna take one of the healing potions I have.
Okay, you can use that healing potion.
Yeah.
All right, you may heal yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
First off, what room are we in?
You are on level 6. You are on level 6, C51B.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Reinhardt, there is a stairwell in the middle of the room that goes down. There is 2 doors north of that stairwell. There's one on the left side wall and one that's just north. And there is a door to your right. And there's the door that you came through the big double doors. Which room are you going to scry on?
The one to the right.
One to the right. C52.
Yeah, C52. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's stuff in there. Hold on, let me
Can someone remind me real quick how many hit points healing potions do? Is it 3d8?
Gentlemen, you tend to that while I'm reading things.
Depends on the potion. What's the title of the potion?
I don't remember. It was
just cure light, cure moderate, or cure serious wound.
I think it was cure serious.
And it's 3d8 plus 3.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Which, on that note, I'm gonna take a potion as well.
Okay, you guys heal yourselves. Do what you guys need to do. This is C52. You guys said. Okay. You start scrying on that room. -1 DC, but it's a room, so I can't make the save. The room stands out from every other room in the tower. This chamber looks as if a crazed demon had worked its will in the place. A path made of bones curved from the doors on the north wall to the large staircase leading up to the east, where the room appears to continue almost 40 feet above. The floor around the path is warped and shaped to look as though half-rotted corpses or melting souls were trying to free themselves from its grasp. The walls bear images similar to those on the floors, with all the figures facing towards the door. 2 columns shaped like skeletons, surmounted by winged gargoyles figures, flank the staircases, and other nightmarish statues stand here. You notice a lot of stuff in here. You notice 3 creatures that are tall black humanoids with red eyes, no hair, and like rows and rows of sharp teeth. And they are joined with something. Hold on, I gotta get the encounter Wheel of Doom. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this should be interesting. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, they're behind them is a treasure chest. Behind them is a treasure chest, which appears to be undamaged. But also in the room is something else. There are... Let me get the stat for this guy before I tell you how many of them there are, because otherwise I don't want to make an ass of myself again. Not that stopped me before. Okay, Azers. I need the bees. Blink dogs. It's not a blink dog, but that's just good because I know where I'm going now. Okay, organization. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just 3. Okay. Okay, so there's 3 of those monsters, and they are fighting a bugbear, which is a muscular, savage humanoid that stands 7 feet tall. Coarse hair covers most of its body. Its mouth is full of long, sharp fangs, and its nose is much like that of a bear. It basically looks kind of like an orc and a bear and a goblin fucked and raised their child to be a barbarian. And bugbears are kind of cool looking, but yeah. Imagine like a goblin and a bear and an orc had a baby, and that's a bugbear. And it's got a mace.
That scares me.
It's got a mace, and it's fighting the 3 humanoid figures that are like trying to maul it, like rah, that are attacking it.
Okay.
And, that's what's going on, and you hear the sounds of violence in that room. What else y'all gonna do? So
Let's go through the door.
Okay, you're gonna open the door?
Wait, which door is this again? To the right?
Yes.
I say we go through it.
You go into C-52?
Yeah. Actually, before that, I'm going to cast... what was it? Death Ward on myself.
You cast Death Ward on yourself, okay?
And then I'm going to walk through the doors.
You kick open the door like gangbusters, and I'm going to let's have everybody re-roll initiative again, because everybody's out of combat, and so, like, everybody's going to re-roll initiative just so we, because I need to figure out when these guys are going to go too, so.
Yeah,
17.
Reinhardt, 17.
Natural 20.
Show crit.
17.
Okay, Reinhardt. Who has the higher dexterity between Reinhardt and? What's your dexterity? You have a 30.
My dexterity is.
No.
My dexterity. Huh?
This is between Reinhardt and Midaraka.
I have an 11.
You have an 11. Midaraka, what do you have?
19.
19. Okay. Midaraka and Chandler go before Reinhardt. Zin, what do you get?
15.
15. You go after Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. Zin. Frankenfurter goes on a 5. I mean, he's a cat. He's not much he's going to do. Okay. Cool. We're gonna do, assassin person. The assassin with no name. He gets an 11. Alright, he goes after Zin. And Asshole Brigade. Team Black Silhouette with big fangs gets a +6. They have a 13. Hey, Blood Fiends. And the Bugbear. 11 plus whatever his modifier is. +1. He gets a 12. Okay. Alright. You kick the door in like gangbusters. Sho, what are you going to do? You are back on that other level, way down below. You are in level 4 C6. And there's
I mean, we were searching for the monkey.
You were searching for the monkey, yes.
So we got to go up. Keep going up.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, if you want, you can float up to level 5 C38.
I will do so.
You float up, and you're familiar with this room because the big scary revenants were in here, and I have to do a roll again.
Oh no.
Alright, there's scorched flesh everywhere, but other than that, you're in a room with 2 double doors to your left, 2 double doors to your right, a small door to the right and north, which leads to the kitchen, if you recall, and a door to the south. And that's where you're at. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna have to take the double door to the right there, Captain.
You take a door to the right, and you're in the room where you first met Coco, and there's a door to your north, and there's a door that leads out to that bridge where you fell down like a dumbass. But other than that, there's nothing else there.
I gotta go out to the bridge.
You go out to the bridge, and you and the assassin are on the bridge, and there's nothing on the bridge except some stains from blood. And you look at the wall. There's a doorway at the end of the bridge, but you look at the wall, and you have fond memories of when you fell down the first time. What are you going to do?
I look at the assassin and go, romantic, isn't it?
Are you actually making a pass at him?
Yes.
Roll D100.
Actually,
no, stop. Hold that thought. I haven't thought about this actually before. Hold on. Well, I did think about it. So, okay, this could be a bit of a challenge for you. Roll a D100.
You thought about, but you didn't really think about.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want me to roll a D100?
Roll a D100, sir.
All right. 98.
Roll again.
All right. I'll roll again. 56.
Oh. He kind of stops at that and for a moment and then looks and like what, and he kind of blushes a little bit. We better keep moving. Oh no! If you actually knew the context of what you just did here, you'd be very proud.
Good.
Because I rolled his sexuality just now, and he is not gay. So you starting to you have the ultimate victory of every gay man right within you right now. So it's you're helping him switch sides. So there you go. You go. What are you gonna do?
Wonderful.
Yes.
We got to keep going forward.
Okay, you go into the C-42?
Yes.
You go into C-42. And stuff's
Wonderful.
in here. Stuff is in here.
This wouldn't be the first time that I've turned a straight man gay.
Okay.
Raymond.
Probably won't be the last.
I got it.
I'm pretty sure Eddie's the only one that heard me.
I got that joke.
I heard you, but I have no idea what to mean.
Alright. Unfortunately, there is something in here and something bad. Because guess which book I'm going through right now. Wait. I almost murdered you with the epic level hamburger. I almost did it. But I was remiss. No, I have to murder you with... yeah, that was a 2. That was a 2. I was bad. The epic level handbook's a 3. So we're going to use the other handbook. Okay.
Is it the handbook of familiar characters?
No, this is the handbook of things I haven't thrown at you yet to murder you with.
Damn it.
Okay. Alright.
I'm hoping I mean Bodok.
No, we keep missing Bodok. We keep missing him, like, it's annoying.
Bodok and Spider-Man need to make a return.
Yeah, I think, they do. I think the last time I used this, it was a dire bat. So, I have to roll on that. So, 1, 2...
I forget how
3...
painful the old box system was.
5. Okay, this is gonna be kind of weird.
Hit it.
This is gonna be... Oh god, this is so weird. So you open the door, and there's, it looks like there's some kind of rifts of magical energy that's opened up in here, and that they appear to be coming from... There's some small portals which looks like they're closing, but they're like, there's water streaming out of them. And there are 4 huge sharks in this room.
Huh?
Fuck.
Yeah. And they have a 10 initiative.
What?
There are 4 huge sharks. You could make it a dungeoneering check to figure out what type of sharks they are.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
A 19.
These are dire sharks.
Oh, fucking Christ.
And
Hey!
they seem very perturbed at not being in the water, and they're like biting all over the place, frustrated, and then they notice you. And start trying to slowly bite in your direction.
No. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute.
Okay. And sadly, we have to pass your turn. So, Lord Mindaraka, what do you... Reinhardt just kicked the door down like gangbusters. What are you going to do?
And we know that there are a handful of enemies in here, yes?
There are 3 silhouetted monsters with fangs and 1 bugbear that are fighting each other.
All 4 of them are fighting each other, or the bugbear and
The three
silhouetted
silhouetted monsters are ganging up on the on the bugbear.
I am going to... Chandler is going to move up to them.
Moving up to what?
To the fight.
Okay.
So that at least 2 of them are in melee range. 2 of the silhouetted figures.
So you want to go right up next to the bugbear who has his back to you?
Yes, I'm going to be helping him.
Okay.
I am going to sting attack one of the silhouetted creatures.
Okay.
Dice wouldn't get caught on my keyboard. Flat. Sting attack is going to be almost 19. 47.
That does hit.
That is a 21.
21 damage. Let me look over its resistances real quick. The stinger comes out and stabs into one of the creature's stomach, but he's pretty tough, and he looks at you and howls, and he takes 1 damage.
DC 21 Fortitude save for poison.
DC 21 Fortitude save for poison. He fails it, and he howls, but then looks a little woozy. What does the poison do?
1d6 Constitution damage.
1d6 Constitution damage. You may roll your Constitution
Per
damage.
round.
Oh! What the... Oh, wait. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. He failed to save, but actually he seems unaffected by the poison. I just read the sheet a little more clearly. So he gets stabbed, and he looks annoyed, and what else are you going to do?
Chandler bites.
Okay.
For a crit.
Okay.
$27 times 2 equals 54 damage.
He does the full amount. Alright, he bites into the thing's stomach where he just made the stinger out and tears a huge chunk out, and some of his guts fall on the ground. And now the creature seems to be feeling it and it's clutching its stomach.
Chandler bites again. For a 47 to hit.
Hit.
For 24 damage.
Okay, where do you bite him?
Same spot.
Bites again into the guts, tears all of its guts out, all of its intestines and circles where he just tear out of the thing's body. Its blood shoots out of it. Its eyes roll back of its head, and it's stiffened and like falls backwards. Its spinal cord snapping, and in 2 pieces. It falls to the ground in a heap. There are 2 more of those creatures left and a bugbear.
Am I in melee to another silhouetted?
I mean that thing's range is like 10 feet, right?
What?
I mean Chandler's range is 10 feet, right?
Well, no, I'm talking about my feet. My weapon.
You could hit one other one or the bugbear, depending on what you want to do.
I do not want to attack the bugbear.
Okay.
So my Wraith Flare equipped, I will make 4 attacks against the one that is closest to me.
Okay. 38 hits.
So I have 19 base damage, I have 6 fire damage, 6 electric damage, and 1 acid damage.
Stop. 19 base damage?
Yes.
None of the base damage gets through. Well, actually, is your sword magical at all?
Yes.
Never mind. What's the enhancement bonus?
+5.
+5. Okay. All right. The 19 damage goes through. What's your other bullshit?
6 fire.
No, it doesn't go through.
6 electric.
None of it goes through.
1 acid.
None of it goes through.
Okay, so you're saying magic attacks bypass its resistance?
It bypasses its damage reduction, yeah. So yeah, you deal 19 damage to it with that first attack.
All of Chandler's attacks are considered magic for the purpose of damage reduction.
Are those extraordinary abilities?
What, its sting attack?
Are all of its natural attacks considered +1 or better attacks?
For the purpose of bypassing damage reduction, yes.
What are they? What's their enhancement bonus?
They don't have an enhancement bonus.
And they don't go through. It's got to be +1 or
considered
better.
magic attacks.
Then that's an extraordinary attack. It has to count as a +1 or better magic weapon, and it depends on what the enhancement bonus to the damage reduction is.
Treat all of its natural attacks if they are magic for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. If the summoner is 10th or higher, all the weapons are treated as the alignment of the Eidolon for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction.
Okay, I need a number. I need a number, because it's different.
It doesn't
magic
assign
can
a
go
number.
straight through, but when you're punching something with something magical, it has to have an enhancement bonus number.
And I have an ability that says they're infused with magic, so they are considered magic.
Yeah, but they don't have an enhancement bonus, so it doesn't fucking do anything, and it takes the damage reduction. Your sword, on the other hand, is a +5. Your sword goes through its damage reduction. Anyway.
I'm going to research the rulings on that.
Oh my god, I don't care. You hit one of these things, and you deal 19 damage.
Not now. I'm going to wait until after I have doubled this.
Fine. You dealt 19 damage to this thing. Are you going to do anything else? You've hit it once.
I'm going to attack it 4 times.
Okay. You chop into its chest, and it growls and looks at you.
Hit it the second time. Third time. Ha! Fourth time.
That's a 37 to hit.
Hit.
Uh, 15 base damage.
Okay. Let's see. All right. You slice him again. You may continue.
Does 6 acid damage go through?
6 acid damage? No, it doesn't go through.
Okay. Now I know I need to not roll any of those.
All right, you chop him a second time, and it growls.
Third attack. $31.
Hits.
17.
17. Okay. Chop him again, and it staggers a little bit. Urgh.
22 to hit.
22 misses. This time it gets annoyed and it kind of ducks away from you.
Okay.
Okay. Well done, sir. All right, Reinhardt. Midoraka's come in here and killed one of these things. There's 2 more of these silhouetted monsters and a bugbear. What are you going to do?
How far away is the bugbear?
What's that?
How far away is the bugbear?
30 feet away.
And the 2 creatures are less than that?
They're 35 feet away. The bugbear has his back to you.
Ah, okay. Go up and attack the bugbear then.
You gotta attack the bugbear? Okay. You may roll your attack.
First one's a nat 20, 30.
Nat 20? Okay.
Yep. Second one's 14. Last one's 17.
How much damage did you deal?
No, I was rolling for the hit.
Okay. What was the roll?
20.
Non-natural 20?
Natural 20, 30 total. Then there was a 14, and then a 7.
Okay. You hit with the crit, you miss with the second attack, and the third attack you hit.
Okay.
Yeah, but just give me the critical for the time being.
Understood. 60.
60 damage?
Yep.
Okay, where do you hit the bugbear?
You said this back was turned?
Get a little closer to the mic, man.
Sorry.
Alright.
You said this back was turned to me?
Yes.
Just try. Hit in the side of the head.
You hit him in the side of the head. You hit him in the side of the head and smash his head completely off. The bugbear just collapses to the ground dead.
Well,
The bugbear is dead.
damn it. So what was the point? What?
Well, Zin, it is your move now.
Okay.
There are two of these silhouetted creatures here.
I guess disintegrate.
Okay. Are you gonna cast Disintegrate on the one that Midaraka's fighting, or are you gonna cast it on the one that's unscathed?
I will cast it on the one that's unscathed.
Okay. What do I need to do? Fortitude save?
Yep.
Alright, what's the save I have to make?
Shit. 20? Yeah. Let's go with that.
You sure it's 20?
I'm fairly certain it's 20.
Okay. And your charisma modifier is a +4?
Yep.
Okay. Then that would be a 20, yes. 14. He does not make it. Roll your damage.
Okay.
I think you deal 17 dice 6 damage, I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 17 dice 6. That's gonna be a lot.
Wait. Any creature struck by the ray takes 2 dice 6 points of damage per caster level to maximum 14 dice. What's 17 times 2?
34.
You deal 34 dice 6 then.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Any creature struck by the ray deals 2 dice 6 points of damage per caster level. You're a 17, so that's 34. 34 dice 6.
Holy fuck, I've got to count out 34 dice 6s? Jesus
Or
Christ.
what you could do is roll 1 dice 6 and just multiply it by 34.
I'll just do that.
Or-
That's easier.
Yeah.
Or just use an online calculator. Online dice roller, I mean.
That too.
That also works. I've already rolled. Okay. 34 times 5.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
170.
170.
Yay. Yep.
Okay. Where do you zap him?
I will zap him. I can't see his face. Right?
I mean, you can move slightly to the right of Reinhardt from way back there. You can see him pretty clearly.
Yeah, then I'll move over a little bit and I'll see him and I'll shoot him directly in the chest.
You summon forth the Disintegrate, and you fire this big green crackling energy. You blast him in the chest. It hits him square in the chest, and you start blasting him, and then suddenly from the chest outward, he disintegrates. If you've ever seen like Star Trek: The Next Generation or old school Star Trek, it's like it hits with the blast and then it just encompasses his entire body, and the creature is dead. The creature's gone. And there's just nothing but dust on the ground. There's only one more monster in the room, one more silhouetted creature. And it's his turn, and he's yeah, things aren't going well. Okay. Who do I mean, okay, he's being sliced up by Medaraka, so he's going to take out all of his aggression on Chandler. And he's going to run forward and slice at Chandler with 4 claw attacks and a bite. What's the ridiculously high AC I have to make? Chandler. Lord Medaraka. Davis.
Raymond. Bitch, baby.
Okay, I think it was a 44, so I'm just gonna roll without it because I'm probably not gonna make this anyway. So, but just keep yelling at him until he shows the fuck up, or unless I mean, he might be doing something important right now. That's the only issue.
Either that or he fell asleep.
I don't think he fell asleep, but I mean,
you never know.
Yeah, that's true.
28
misses.
I'm about to.
25 misses.
Yeah,
Crit!
too.
I hit him once with a critical hit, and 25 misses, and the bite is a 10. So he slashes at Chandler, bouncing off his body left and right, and then finally he slashes him with a good claw attack, and he takes 1d6 plus 8 plus energy drain. So Chandler takes 12 damage. Where's Chandler?
Hello.
Okay, so, like, Chandler's AC is a 44, right?
Yes.
Okay. The last remaining monster, the black skin creature, runs up and, like, attacks him, like, with 4 claw attacks, and they all bounce off his body, except one, which he crits and gets through. And he actually takes 24 because it was a critical. So, Chandler takes 24 damage. So he's now at 146. As he gets slashed with the claw. And he also takes energy drain, like, times 2. So, like, how many hit dice does Chandler have?
15.
15, okay. And it's energy drain. I gotta look that up. Alright.
Right.
Well, it's very simple. All it does is drain energy.
You know, it's a wise-ass comment. Energy drain, D20. Takes 2d4 times negative levels. Okay. Chandler just lost 10 negative levels. He just took 10 negative levels. He has 5 levels left. 5 hit dice.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really
Good job peeling.
Yeah.
Get all these fake players out of here and just leave it to me and you.
That's exactly. So he's got like a.
That way I can whip your ass quicker.
He's got
Got 51 HP left right now.
He's got 51 HP and he's got like a buttload of penalties right now.
Wait. How does that stack? Because he takes the damage and then he takes the negative level.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then he has 67 because max HP reduces and he retains the maximum amount of HP that he currently has now.
Well, no, if it's.
So he took the 24,
right,
and then his max HP reduced, and then it met with his current, and then just kept draining.
He's actually, well, the way I've been doing it with Zin when I've been doing this is he's been the max. He's just at the max at this point.
Yeah,
he doesn't have temporary levels. He doesn't have temporary hit points. So he's like 67 is his max.
Yes, 67 is his current max.
Yeah, so he's currently at max. He's currently at 67.
Yeah. That's what I was checking.
Yeah. Let me check with the effects of negative levels. Hold on. because he's got a buttload of penalties right now. Okay. Yeah, I think. Well, wait, no, I'm looking in the wrong place again. Yeah, here we go.
So what stupid BS are we dealing with right now?
You are dealing with a blood fiend. But okay, each successful enter level, the creatures. All right, he has -10 on all skill checks, ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws. Loses 5 hit points per level, so he lost 50 hit points. So, but I mean, I think 67's fine. Keep his hit points where they are. If he were a spellcaster, he loses the 10 highest slots he has. He's not a spellcaster. If he was a psionic creature, he would lose like 1 power point per negative level. He's not a psionic. That's where he's at, and it's like, and that'll stay until he makes 10 fortitude saves tonight. I think if he dies, you can just summon him again, right?
Yeah, if he goes back to his home plane, he goes away and he comes back at half of his max HP.
I figured it was.
If he's a summoned creature, he'd probably come back with all of it back, because his levels are tied to mine.
Right. So I figured it's the type of thing where it's like, I mean, if he dies, it'll be okay, but it's like, it's not like you want to see your buddy die.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in the complex, Sho,
Granted,
you encountered
I could just dismiss him and then resummon him the next day.
You could do that. Meanwhile, Sho, you just entered a room full of 4 giant sharks, and your assassin friend is eager to defend you, so he pulls out his stiletto, which he did collect before you guys left that room. And he's going to charge one of these dire sharks and stab it for you.
No!
Yeah. He thinks he's doing the right thing. And I have to pull...
He's not!
Yeah. Okay. Dire sharks. Okay. Destricans. There we go. Dire sharks have that much AC. 13 miss and an 18. He swings at it and it actually bounces off its hard scale. Then he redirects and he stabs it good in the gill, and he deals some damage to it.
I hope.
Okay. He deals 4 damage to a dire shark, which has over 100 hit points. So.
Over 100.
Uh-huh.
Fucking kidding me.
I know.
I was gonna try and use diplomacy.
I mean, it's a shark.
Yeah, I could say, hey, I can make more water.
They don't understand you.
I can speak Gillian.
Frankenfurter hisses at the silhouetted creature. It is your move. Oh wait, no! I can't let you go that easily. Frankenfurter doesn't do anything yet. Okay, so he just stabbed one of them. So the one that he stabbed directs his attention at him, and is going to try to bite your friend. It rolls a non-natural 20.
Which doesn't hit.
I think it does, unfortunately. Yeah, he has a 11 AC. So it turns its head and bites him, Jaws style.
How the fuck does he have an 11 AC?
Yeah.
He's a shit fighter.
He's an assassin. He shouldn't be doing this at all, but he's all dedicated to you right now, so he's all like about to die for you. And he takes 11 damage as he gets like bitten in the leg. He is at 42 health.
Fucking damn it.
So, okay, so the good news is they're sharks, and they're on the land, and like it doesn't even cover that. So I'm just gonna say they have a 5 movement speed. So one of them waddles its way over to you. It gets 5 feet closer to you. It's about 40 feet away. It's got 8 squares. All right. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at this room. It's more like 40 feet across. So like it's another turn. It'll be in melee with you. Let me put it that way. It's actually kind of a small room. Another one waddles its way over to you, and yeah, the three of them are gonna like waddling their way to you. And one more turn, they're gonna be in melee with you, and they're like Homer Simpson, like you know that scene, like, okay, cake, I'm just gonna keep biting, closing my mouth and biting, and if you get eaten, it's your own fault. That's what they start doing to you, like but they don't hit their head against a wall. That's what the other sharks are doing because they're fucking sharks. Frankenfurter hisses at the silhouetted monster. Sho, what are you gonna do?
Well, I gotta shoot them with arrows, you know?
Okay. Which ones?
Fire arrows in particularly.
Which ones are you gonna shoot?
The ones that are coming close. Well, actually, I'm gonna shoot the one that just bit my friend.
Okay.
So, fire arrows ahoy.
Okay.
$30 for the first roll. For the second roll,
I actually forgot.
a 28. 28 and a 30.
How many attacks did you just make?
2.
20 to 30. That also hits. I forgot something though. It makes a grapple check, and it's actually not only is it bitten your friend, but he's actually in its mouth. It has grabbed him with its mouth, so that's not good. But you shot it twice, so how much you shot it with flaming arrows? What are you gonna do?
So both of these hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the first bit of damage, he takes 19 damage.
Okay.
For the second bit of damage, he takes 16 damage.
Okay. You shot it. Yeah.
Both of those, I'm aiming towards the edge of his. I'm trying to do like a Heath Ledger like cut.
Okay. You're trying to like fuck up its mouth.
Cut his mouth. Yeah.
All right. You shoot him. You shoot him in the corner in the big old cheekbones, and it growls a little bit, like, but it's still holding on to your buddy.
Now, it's time for me to run up and fire punch him in the fucking face.
Okay. They're still 5 feet away from you, so you're able to avoid the other sharks.
Yeah.
Okay, you go up and fire punch him in the face.
A natural 20.
You crit. Go ahead.
Cool.
Mm.
35 damage.
35 damage. Okay. Alright, you fire punch him. And it's caught on fire, but it's still standing. It actually... It's on fire and it's starting to thrash. But your buddy's still in its mouth.
God damn it.
Is that all you can do?
Yep.
Franken... Okay. Okay, Mitaraka. You've got one more of these silhouetted monsters, and it slashed at Chandler, and it looks like it siphoned some energy at him, and Chandler looks weakened. What are you and Chandler going to do?
How weak does this thing look?
Let me take a look. It looks pretty weak and pretty wobbly. You've cut him pretty good, and he's bleeding out.
Okay. So I'm gonna swing my swordy at it.
Okay.
Or go Wraith Flare.
Ric Flair.
Wraith Flare.
Woo!
Oh. I thought you said Ric Flair. I'm like, that's the name of your sword? All right, that's kind of badass.
The Nature Boy!
The Nature Boy! Woo! 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 Woo!
That's a 40 to hit.
40 hits.
And
By the way, I already know what new character I will make if Sho does die.
Okay.
that's a 17 damage.
17 damage.
Nope.
Okay.
You'll be happy, Peeler.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Weapon is +5.
All right. It's still standing. You chop it good and blood shoots out of it.
32.
32 hits.
It's another 17.
Okay, where do you hit him?
Down slash right on top of the skull.
Down slash on top of so you cleave the creature in half. He falls together Kung Lao style in 2 pieces. You have killed the last blood. You've killed the last blood fiend. Okay. It's still Chandler's
my
go.
Chandler.
What are you guys gonna do? Combat has ended for you guys.
How many times can I cast restoration? For Eidolon, restore Eidolon. Cast it 5 times.
Okay.
Peeler, I have a question.
Yes.
Where are my WWE ice cream bars?
Where'd you put them?
Never mind.
That is weird, though. When I looked up the rulings for the negative levels on it,
Okay.
it says if it's slain, it comes back with half its normal hit points.
Okay.
Nobody's saying, like, that there's nothing that specifically states anything in regards to negative levels for it.
Well, if it's dead, it's gonna come back to life, and you don't have to worry about the negative levels anymore.
Who the fuck was snoring?
Alex? I believe Alex is down for the count.
1,
2 people who are still awake in this party. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna dismiss my Eidolon.
You dismiss Chandler, and Chandler disappears. Reinhardt, are you gonna do anything?
Reinhardt?
1, 2.
Okay, I think you're the last man standing, dude.
That means our party is through for the night.
I think, yeah, okay, well, I mean, part of me just wants to have them, like, fall over like it's The Sims. Is just like, oh, that was a good fight. I just pass out. Okay, Sho.
Anyone want to make camp? Let's make camp and rest.
You make camp
Yes,
in
please.
this horrible demon room. Okay, was that Digby?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
I was literally teetering on the edge of sleep.
We know. We heard a snore. But if you're awake, then that means that was Digby. So do you guys want to make camp in this scary ass room with skull towers and gargoyles? You want to take a nap in that room?
Seems hot.
Okay. You guys, if you want to, you can make camp in this room.
Yeah.
But it's just know that it's like the floor is, is warped and shaped with half rotted corpses and melting souls try to free themselves from its grasp. There's bones all over the place. It's like, again, there's these pillars that made of bones with gargoyles. It's all fucked up looking. Okay.
Perfect. You know what I do?
What's that?
I clear it. I clear enough space for us to make camp.
You clear enough space to make camp, and there's a stairwell leading up out of this room, just so you know. And
Where are we?
You are in. I mean, if you guys want to keep going, great. If you guys are tired, I mean, we could stop here. But it's like,
I'm tired, man.
yeah, okay. You are at it's C52. It's C52, and if you notice, there's a stairwell leading up out of here. The stairwell goes up to C52 on level 7, and all of like the pillars are made of bones and gargoyles. They continue. This whole thing is like a temple that's on 2 levels, like made by demons, essentially.
Okay.
All right, so you guys start making camp there. Sho. I still have to murder your buddy. The assassin is going to try to make a strength check to get out of the maw of the shark. Because speaking of you having a new character ready, you might die from this. So, all right, he rolls a 22 to escape to break free. Shark help rolls a 8. He starts pulling at the thing's mouth and pulls his leg out. He has escaped the shark, and he's gonna stab it once with his stiletto. And 13 missed. He clangs against the thing's hide.
God damn it!
Yeah, and it's going to bite you instead. What's your AC is a 23?
21.
Natural 1. It misses, and how do I nat 1 a shark bite? It bites a piece of rubble on the ground. It's stuck in its mouth and has to take a turn to spit it out next turn. Meanwhile, the other 3 sharks begin waddling towards you. They will be in melee with you in 10 feet in like 2 more rounds. So they're waddling in your direction. What are you gonna do?
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay, you're gonna shoot it again?
Yeah.
You may fire when ready.
I'm gonna shoot my shot, kids.
Okay.
How much of a
28.
shot?
28 hits. It can't make an attack opportunity because there's a piece of rock in its mouth.
A 16.
16 damage.
No, the 16 for the secondary attack.
That one bounces off its hide.
And then the third one is a 31.
That hits.
Okay.
It's just 3 arrows?
Yes.
Okay.
45 damage.
45 damage, okay. Alright, you shoot him twice, and it's bleeding out a little bit. It looks a little woozy, but it's still standing. Well, lying on its stomach. Meanwhile, 25. The assassin stabs it in the gills. And 13, his second attack doesn't do anything. And he deals 4 damage to it. And I'm just realizing if I was smart, I would get at the other side of it, and I would have dealt sneak attack, but he didn't. So he stabs it. It doesn't look happy. It spits out the rock. That's all it can do. The other 3 waddle towards you. They will be in melee with you in 1 round. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna walk away. Walk back.
To where?
I'm gonna walk until they're about 10 feet away from me.
Okay, you're in melee with this thing, so it takes an attack of opportunity against you. 28.
I thought it was on the ground.
It bites you.
I thought it was on the ground.
It is on the ground, but it's huge. And you're right next to it. You punched it in the face. You were in melee with it. So it bites you.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 2d8 plus 9. You take 16 damage.
Okay.
And you need to make a strength check.
Oof. That one's gonna be tough, Coach.
Okay. Alright, you're 258 health.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. 23. It bites you in the leg, and now you're in its mouth. And you can't move away. So that was your movement action. So do you want to do something else? Let's do one more thing.
What?
You tried to move away, it bites you, and it's grabbed you, and you're in its mouth. So, that was your movement action, so I'll let you do one more action, but you can't move away from it.
Fire punch it.
Fire punch the face, okay. Make your attack.
Give me a sec.
If I kill you with a beached shark, that'll be my greatest victory.
28.
28 hits.
$23 damage.
23 damage. Oh my god. You fire punch him in the face, and he's on fire, and it looks like... Have you ever seen, like the Jaws ride at Universal? It's, like, all scarred and burned, but it's still alive and still holding you in its mouth.
Yeah.
So your buddy is going to stab it. 14 miss. And he crits with the second time. He comes in, he leaps up, and he stabs it right in the gills. And, it takes 8 damage. And it howls and lets you... And opens up its mouth and lets you go. And it starts slumps. It's still, like, breathing, but it's like... It appears to be unconscious. Unfortunately, the other 3 waddle over to you. So one of them is going to...
Hold on. Wait for him to get back.
Okay.
He said he had to go.
Oh, like go-go?
He said GTG.
Like, go for the end of the night? I mean,
I can try to call him.
you call him if you can. I'll pause the recording
If
for
he
you.
doesn't get back to me, I will.
Yeah.
I sent him a text.